In the sprawling concrete jungle of Luanda, Angola's capital, the city's heartbeat thrums with a mix of traditional and modern influences. Amidst the neon lights, bustling markets, and urban sprawl, whispers of ancient legends linger in the shadows. One such legend is that of the Kishi, a creature known for its dual nature, a handsome man on one side and a fearsome hyena on the other. In today's world, these stories are often dismissed as relics of the past, but some nightmares refuse to fade away. It was a humid July night when Anna first met him. She had just moved back to Luanda from New York, lured by a lucrative job offer and a desire to reconnect with her roots. Anna was an ambitious journalist, known for her tenacity and keen investigative skills. She had heard of the Kishi legend as a child, but never paid it much mind. That was until she met Luís. Luís was captivating. With his chiseled features, charismatic smile, and effortless charm, he could easily disarm anyone. They met at a trendy bar in the city center, a place where expatriates and locals mingled over cocktails and live music. Luís approached Anna with an air of confidence that immediately intrigued her. "May I buy you a drink?" he asked, his voice smooth as silk. Anna looked up from her phone, momentarily caught off guard by his presence. She nodded, and they struck up a conversation. Luís was well-spoken, intelligent, and seemed genuinely interested in her work. They talked for hours, and Anna found herself drawn to him in a way she hadn't felt in a long time. As weeks passed, Anna and Luís grew closer. Yet, Anna couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. Luís often disappeared for days without explanation, returning with vague stories that didn't quite add up. Her journalist instincts kicked in, and she decided to dig deeper. Anna's investigations led her to an old woman named Dona Rosa, a local healer known for her knowledge of traditional lore. When Anna mentioned Luís, Dona Rosa's face grew stern. "Stay away from him," she warned. "He's not what he seems." Anna pressed for more information, and reluctantly, Dona Rosa began to speak of the Kishi. She described how the creature could appear as a handsome man to lure women, only to reveal its true form as a hyena when it was too late. Skeptical but curious, Anna continued her research. She found old records of unexplained disappearances and mysterious deaths, all linked to sightings of a hyena-like creature. The more she learned, the more convinced she became that Luís was connected to these events. One evening, Anna confronted Luís at his apartment. She had gathered enough evidence to challenge him directly. "Who are you really, Luís?" she demanded, her voice trembling. "What are you hiding from me?" Luís sighed and looked at her with a mix of sadness and resignation. "Anna, there's something you need to know," he began. Before he could continue, a loud crash echoed from the other room. Anna's heart raced as she followed Luís to the source of the noise. There she saw the impossible. In the dim light, Luís's shadow shifted and twisted. One moment he was the man she knew. The next, a menacing hyena stood before her. Anna stumbled back, her mind reeling. "It can't be," she whispered. Luís, now partially transformed, pleaded with her. "Anna, I never wanted this. I was cursed long ago, forced to live this dual existence. I tried to protect you, but I can't control it." Terror and disbelief coursed through Anna. She fled the apartment, her mind racing with the horrifying revelation. Haunted by what she had seen, Anna became obsessed with uncovering the truth about Luís and the Kishi. She delved into the darkest corners of Angolan folklore, seeking answers and allies. Her once promising career took a backseat to her quest, and she found herself alienated from friends and family who couldn't understand her fixation. Anna's investigations led her to a secluded village deep in the Angolan countryside, where the legend of the Kishi originated. The villagers were wary of outsiders, but a few elders reluctantly shared their knowledge. They spoke of rituals and curses, of ways to confront and possibly break the Kishi's hold over Luís. Armed with this new information, Anna returned to Luanda, determined to save Luís. She found him in a dilapidated warehouse on the outskirts of the city, a place he had retreated to in his desperation. The air was thick with tension as Anna approached Luís. He looked haggard, his dual nature more apparent than ever. She could see the struggle in his eyes, the human, and the beast battling for dominance. "Luís, I know how to help you," Anna said, her voice steady despite the fear gnawing at her insides. "We can break the curse together." Luís's eyes flickered with hope, but the hyena's growl rumbled from deep within him. "It's too late, Anna. The beast is too strong." Anna stepped closer, clutching a talisman given to her by the village elders. "You have to trust me." As she began the ritual, Luís convulsed, his body racked with pain. The hyena's snarls grew louder, filling the cavernous space with an otherworldly echo. Anna chanted the incantations, her voice unwavering, even as fear threatened to overwhelm her. The struggle was intense, but gradually the hyena's presence began to fade. Luís's features softened, and the beast's growls subsided into whimpers. With one final cry, the hyena's form dissolved, leaving Luís trembling on the ground. Exhausted but relieved, Anna knelt beside Luís. "It's over," she whispered, tears streaming down her face. "You're free." Luís looked up at her, his eyes filled with gratitude and sorrow. "Thank you, Anna. I never thought I'd escape this nightmare." In the days that followed, Luís began to heal, both physically and emotionally. Anna stayed by his side, helping him rebuild his life. The experience had changed them both, binding them together in ways they hadn't anticipated. But as they moved forward, they remained vigilant. The legend of the Kishi was a stark reminder of the darkness that could lurk beneath even the most familiar faces. And while they had conquered one nightmare, they knew that others might still be waiting in the shadows. Months later, Anna sat at her desk, typing up her account of the Kishi legend. The experience had reignited her passion for journalism, driving her to uncover and share the hidden truths of her homeland. As she finished her story, she glanced at the photo on her desk, a picture of her and Luís, smiling and happy. The Kishi might have been vanquished, but its legacy lived on, a testament to the enduring power of folklore and the resilience of those who dared to confront their deepest fears. And for Anna, the journey was far from over. She had faced the darkness and emerged stronger, ready to tackle whatever challenges lay ahead.